I don't know where the fuck is my friend. Welcome, guys. Welcome to the live stream. Hold your hands. Hold my hand down in silent symmetry. Picture frames and box and eyes of daylight. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Okay, hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to our stream. Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to the live stream. Can you guys see the shit or not? Yep, you can now. Better না এখন? একদম? ভাই আপনি কোন সিম কার্ড চালান আমার বলেন তো? চায়না মোবাইল। আমি কোনটা চালাই আমি জানি না। বুঝতে পারছেন? আমি আপনারটা ইউজ করব। ওকে। Hi guys, welcome to the live stream. If you guys are busy, don't be. If you guys are not busy, please suck my dick. 我不喜欢我的妈妈。Hate my mom. Do you want me to say hate my mom like in Chinese? Or what? In Chinese, right? 我不喜欢我的妈妈。我不喜欢。我不喜欢我的妈妈。Make sense? Can you hear me, by the way? So tell us, why do you hate your mom? What did she do? Do you hate your mom? Why you don't hate your mom? Interview, right? And আমরা লাইভ ইন্টারভিউ করবো এটা এখানেই থাকবো দুষ্ট ফোন টিপতে হবে না So guys, today we're gonna take like a street interview with our gay friend. So if you guys want, you guys can ask him questions as well. The first question for him. আপনার জন্য first question. আছে. Do you hate your mom or not? Answer করেন.
How do you say?
She kicked you out? Why? Why did she kick you out? You should call the police, maybe. Call your dad. Call your mom. Steal money from her. Come to China. That's also okay. So for him, first question for our interviewer. What's your hobby?
Sleep.
Sleep.
Sleeping.
Your hobby is sleeping. Sleeping is not a hobby. Sleeping is a necessity. Oh, that's so sad. I'm sorry about that. My father is also dead, so I can feel it. So, if your mom kicked you out, so what's your plan? How old are you? Hey, কোন জায়গায় মেটে চেঞ্জ করতে হবে? Guys, wait a bit. I'm gonna pause my live stream for a little bit. Oh, that's too young, guys. Ask our guest questions. If 2 plus 2 is 4, what is 7 plus 7?
10.
Good job. Good answer. If you gay, son, if you gay and your brother is double gay, who is more gay?
She has seen it.
Our interviewer is very good at answering questions. If if there was only if there was seven gender biological gender, I don't know if there was seven sexes in the world, what would be? Do Chinese eat all kinds of meat like bats have sex? No, that's not like that. Not like that, guys. So in general, like Chinese people eat like beef, a lot of pork, right? Pork-driven country, pork, beef, chicken. That's like the common meat. Like bats, I have never seen bats in China. Snakes, no. I also haven't seen snakes in China as well. I think snakes is a Japanese thing, and bats is a like a Thailand thing. Not even Thailand. It's okay. It's okay to be hater, guys. Just like my interviewer, he's gay. Your name is in Chinese. Like, are you Chinese? Like, what's happening? Talking to my friend about me staying at his place. That's okay. I think that's better, right? So like, if there is seven genders in the world, biological like sex, seven sexes in the world, what would be your sex? Male, female, two male, two male, and two male. Which one?
Turtle.
So Vietnam, Myanmar. Which one? That's so nice, by the way. Okay, see you. Take care. I hope you get like the place where you should be, and that would be great. I hope you are healthy. But welcome, guys. Welcome to the live stream, everyone. Southeast Asian. Southeast Asian. So, mm, which one? Singapore. Is the transportation on foot more efficient than having a car? No, it depends, guys. Like, for example, if it's like a nearby, like right around like 500 meters, 1 kilometers, so it's a personal preference. It's not something that I can answer that like properly. It's a personal preference. So if you ask me, like there is like uh, you want to go like 1 kilometer away, I'm gonna just choose to walk. No, that's not happening. So I'm gonna walk like around 1 kilometer for me. Walking is not a problem. And if you guys watch my live streams, you'll see I can walk like 10 to 15 kilometers, right, every day. So as long as like it's not like a very very high distance, I would rather use car. But if it's like a shorter distance, I'm gonna use like a car. Sorry, shorter distance, I'm gonna use food. Does that make sense? But public transportation in China is very very amazing. Like there's metro everywhere, buses. If you don't have buses, there's like the bike sharing things. So even if you don't own a car, most likely you're good enough to survive in China. Or are Chinese the smartest student? There is no requirement to like speak Chinese to survive in China. It's fine. If you don't speak Chinese, it's fine as well. No, it's not true, guys. Chinese students are not the smartest students in the world. There is nothing like that in the world. If you guys don't understand how smartness works, it's based on probability. It's probability and money. So if you have a GDP per capita like that is good enough for you to live, right? Everyone to live comfortably, everyone able to like, of course, people in China do eat pork. So you have to understand from an economical perspective, which countries have more. You saw that on the internet. Understand? How can you know that that fourth grader didn't already know that answer? That's not how it is. And one person does not represent a country. Palasu. What's Palasu? So one person does not represent one country. And you need to remember, uh, there is good people, bad people, and it's clearly from economical perspective. As long as your country have enough GDP per capita, you are able to a certain extent, uh, get better education. And when you can get better education, in our country, beef is banned only in northeast and south Eat it really? What's your platform? It's not illegal. It's banned. There is a difference between illegal. Illegal means something that is criminalized. Understand? It's not criminalized. It's normal. It's just bad. For example, if you want to use, no, this is not underground subway. It's there are underground subways. They're like above the ground. Eastern Standard Part. If shit, then casual. Hello. Wait, I didn't understand. Can you rephrase your question? In your country, beef is banned. So, are you from Nepal? No, I'm in Chongqing. Hey, Enoch. Welcome to live stream. So, you're from Nepal or India, right? Because that coronavirus from China, Chinese. Coronavirus is not from Chinese, guys. Like I don't know. I don't understand. Like all, if you are like watching my live stream, probably you have basic education, right? Viruses, y- yeah. Oh, I love Nepalese people, guys. I think they are so smart. All my friends that are Nepalese, they have very good publications. I mean, that's just based on my anecdotal evidence, right? They have very good publications. They're very good in publishing paper. There's a lot of Nepali people studying here. I love them. One of my friend publishing very good paper, high quality papers in like uh medicine, right? You're not Nepali. The Himalayas are so cool. Yeah, they are cool. As yeah, I agree.
Okay.
So funny.
Okay.
Water. You're Indian. That's okay. Indians are also. Hey, bro. Did you think Chinese people are racist towards immigrants? Yeah, they are. Oh yeah, I do remember you. Oh, that's so great. I subscribe to you.
Itu yang lo kasih.
Then kulo.
Oh, no, next. Next.
Uh, they are obviously racist towards like immigrants, not to that certain extent. Not just black people. If you're like Asian, if you're brown, black, as long as you're not white, you're gonna get discriminated in China. That is 100%. Why do they eat pigs? Pigs eat human waste. Mm, I don't know. Pork is eaten everywhere, and I know like because you think that way because they teach you that way in order to hide the religion. So this is a religious perspective. But in real world, pig do not eat human waste. They can eat human waste. Understand? But if you raise them that way, they will not. Does that make sense? They don't necessarily need to eat human waste, but how to say? They can. Just like dogs, right? Or for example, if I have a dog as a pet, I'm not gonna let my dog. No, not like that, guys. Look, because of certain people, are you going for some coffee? No. I'm going to my friend's house, guys. We're gonna go to the mountain and I'm gonna make a live stream of a really beautiful place. Do you guys like Transformers, by the way? I'm gonna take you guys to the place where Transformers was made. By the way, do you guys think the live stream is more better now? Rabies virus. They do, but how to say? Like, let me explain to you, right? A cow can eat trash as well, right? Cow can pigs are nasty, but bacon and pork fried dumplings are delicious. A lot of farmers feed garbage to their pig. A lot of farmers does, but a lot of farmers suddenly increase. Yeah, makes sense. I like the first. Uh, I'm using Wi-Fi, guys. So it's my SIM card. That's the problem. I'm gonna fix it then. Okay, now I know the problem, so I can fix it. So guys, she can also do it too. Yeah, they do. They obviously do, but like I said, like that's a religious perspective. That's not a biological or like a historical evidence, but rather a religious evidence in order to like justify uh, Islam, right? Like Islamic Muslim people not eating pork. So that has always been like a propaganda, nothing real. It's normal. Towards the world, propagandas are normal things, guys. We do propaganda every day. I do it as well. I gaslight myself. Human race is about gaslighting one another in order to inherit control. Oh, that's so good. But to be honest, there's a lot of people in India who eats cows, even though it's sacred, right? There are a lot of like different religious people, even though Hindu is the majority, right? Hinduism. Oh, what the fuck are you doing? Of course not, guys. If I do that, I'm gonna. It's not a very good thing to do. In that sense, vegetables can also be grown by human poop. Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense. Yeah, that's the thing I'm trying to explain, right? Look, cows can eat trash as well, right? And yeah, yeah, sure, sure, sure. Take care. My word, sure. Makes sense, guys. I have like Nepali friends who are Hindu. They eat beef. I have some Indian friends, but I think they're probably Muslim. I never ask people like, "Are you Muslim? Are you Christian?" Like this rarely comes up. Sometimes I don't know what religion they are. Buffalo seems yummy. To be honest, you can eat anything. Depends, guys. So per day, if you do like for example, if you cook by yourself, maybe probably like $2, $3 is enough. $3 is probably enough per day, but excluding all the other necessities. Yeah, me too. Me too. Oh fuck, too many people. Wait, way too many people. Where are you from originally, bro? And are you doing any profession? Yeah, I'm a master's student, guys. I'm from secret, guys. My existence is a secret that I reveal every time, every few days. Pork, as it's like for meat, because it is worms or wait, I never ate a pork. Ate pork as it's like poor meat here because it has worms. Stereotype only travel eat pork. Makes sense. For example, I would not often eat pork. The reason for that is probably red meat. Yeah, health issues, right? Of course, China is very very clean, guys. But we're gonna go to like the Transformers places, right? So when we go to the Transformers places, very far, very very fucking far, guys. I cannot even explain to you how far it is. The reason for this is because Chongqing is a mountain, right? So we're going under the mountain, by a mountain. I don't know how to explain this shit. For me, Japanese in it. Makes sense. But in China, the laws are very strict. So if you do like pee or some shit, you're going to jail. I mean, not going to jail, but you're gonna get a fine. So people will not do that. Biang biang noodle. What is that? What's biang biang noodle? The kid is so cute. Biang biang noodle. Biang biang. Sounds so cute. Hey, wanna go eat biang biang noodle? It's not a military ruled country, guys. It's for example, if you think about a military ruling country, that is like a Pakistan, right? You have Pakistan that is a military ruled country. Which other country? Myanmar, right? Do you remember in your? Oh my god. People, guys. Do you remember in NYC when some guy set a woman on fire in the subway and no, I don't remember. Cust- Customary to not to prolong a stare for acknowledgement. I have no idea. Yeah, one party system, but that's actually crazy, right? But in Japan that happened as well, like someone's suicide inside of the metro station. Yeah, but one party system does not mean there is a lot of type of look in political theory that we have like a lot of type of one party system, right? We have monarchs, means like kings and queens. For example, you have Morocco, right? In Africa, you have Morocco, that is Morocco, Saudi Arabia, uh, all the Gulf nations, right? They're monarch. They only have king and queen, right? Yeah, English is very rare. So you only have king and queen there, and then you have another. That's the one system, right? Then you have dictators, right? For example, you can consider Russia like a dictatorship, right? Putin. But Chinese political system is not that easy to explain. It's more like a meritocracy. So here, people are promoted based on merit. For example, democracy is better than monarchy. Monarchy often goes towards the right, and whenever it goes towards the right, monarchy in general is a right wing movement. Does that make sense? Often goes towards the right wing movement. For example, if you think about like Indian government system, right? The BJP. So they are a right wing movement. So they're like extreme right. So when you have like extreme right, you're not gonna see a country prosper. While China is a leftist country with a meritocracy, right? Look, for example, let me explain to you guys like very simple way, like the history, some history. Wait, guys, wait. I'm sorry. Wait a bit. They're not that in China want to be Japan. Probably. I don't know, guys. I talk about everything. You guys can text me about anything. I talk about anything with my friends, with everyone. So I don't really see like any topic that you cannot discuss. At least with me, you can discuss everything, almost everything. Understand? Discussion should not be a crime. They want to be Japan, China, probably not. Yeah. So the reason why monarchy is often bad, right? And this is often bad is because when you have monarchy, often what happens is like monarchy becomes a right wing style, very dictatorial system, right? Of course, I like Chinese guys. Galco. I don't need to. I'm a master's student, guys. Galco is for high school exam. Galco is like a high school style exam, like a entrance exam. That's okay. Welcome back to the live stream, guys. I cannot believe that it's not lagging today. That's so cool. Do you guys like Chinese girls? I feel so shy and awkward. Why am I recording people? I'm not recording people. What do you want me to do? It's a metro station. I'm trying to like put my phone downwards. Here in terms of like alcohol acceptance rates are very low. I know, I know. You're in India, right? So India, China both have like a higher standard and memory-based education, right? But you guys have NIT. NIT is not bad. It's good university. But the main problem is like, for example, the thing that I don't like about oh sorry no I want to tell you guys like the history of India and China, right? Like India and China when they started, both countries used to have like almost similar similar style economy, right? But later on you can see right China has prospered to a massive extent while India did not. The reason for that is because of firstly all of the challenges, right? They're in China. We have that is China about 10 million, no, what 10 million years in NET for medical and college, but many students. If that's everywhere, guys, and that's a normal thing. I don't think China is 10 million role. Yeah, that's true. It's not just about corruption, guys. First thing you have to remember in Qing dynasty, right? I forgot the name of the dynasty. So China used to have a monarch, right, emperor, who unified and standardized the language. While India have multiple languages, so it's more difficult to control Indian people, right? They have multiple races, multiple languages. While Chinese people don't have that, even though in a certain period of time they used to have Akshay Chin. I know Jack in the Box. No, what's the Jack in the Box? Is it like in the Kashmir region? Oh my god, it's so fucking much people. Jack in the Box is a fast food. Can I try it? It makes sense. I know. So about the Kashmir history, like if I say it in a very simple way, what happened was Kashmir people has never seen happiness, right? They used to be slave for a long period of time. There was a king, and under the king, everyone used to be slave, right? And they had a majority of Muslim people, right? Muslim, Sheikh, and other people as well, but they had a Muslim majority of Muslim people. So later on, right, the because of Pakistan, right? Pakistan used to do terrorism there, and because of that, yeah, sure, no. Because of that, they later went out. They went out and went to like try to be with India. Am I a fanboy? Fanboy means like a gay-looking boy, right? Jack in the Box is like a McDonald's franchise. So really, I want to try Jack in the Box. Yes, difference is main issues in India. People are not, and politics are advantages of it. Yeah, I agree with you. Every party is corrupt here, not just in India, but entire South Asia. I sometimes think that if the world itself, I know, one world, right? One world, sorry, one world, one country. That's called anarchy. In political theory, that's called anarchy, right? What you want to achieve is like anarchy. That's a leftist ideology, not a bad ideology. You can read about it. I can uh, recommend you some like someone like Noman Chomsky. You can read like his books, right? For anarchy. Everyone is in absent file, guys. Everyone. Who isn't? And of course, your prime minister is Modi. He's a fucking right wing asshole. Awkward feel করতেছিলেন নাকি ভাই? পানি So, for example, like if you want anarchy, some good books that you can read is probably like what is it called? Oh yeah. Search Noam Chomsky, right? He is an anarchist as far as I remember. He has books about anarchy, right? And you can go towards like Hegel philosophy. Yeah, of course. I know. Because he's a psychopath. But actually, I didn't know this before. He's a psychopath, right? Of course, guys. Yeah. Look, there are bad people everywhere, right? For example, you can say, think about Singapore, guys, right? Singapore prime minister used to be considered as a dictator, but you have to see what type of policies he was taking. He was building houses, and because he was building houses, people used to think that he is a dictator. Even if the world was one country, women would have developed new kinds of wisdom. Mm, that can be true, but the goal is to always look in a world where, remember this, guys, in a world where to think the best of the world seems like an ideological idea, it's not a world to live in. Have to other. It's a good time to rise, Tikesh, but I don't know. But who cares, guys? Either way. Right. It's not just like India. You're having like a lot of color revolution in South Asia. You have the Sri Lankan one, right? The Sri Lanka was the first one, and probably the most successful one. You have like the towards which country, right? You have Sri Lanka, Nepal. Nepal had a revolution as well. You have Bangladesh as a revolution, right? And all the revolutions were what? Done for what? What changed? Nothing changed. The reason why nothing changed is because South Asia does not have a leftist party. South Asia need their own left-wing party, which is gonna help the entire nation, sorry, entire South Asia to prosper. If as long as they don't have like a leftist party, they're not never gonna prosper. That's how it is. Uh, you're racism free. Really? Who? Where? It's because guys, I have different hair color. Probably. People stares at me all the time. What can you do? I just consider myself too handsome for other people. The best thing is something we are intentional of. And yeah. Mm, to be honest, unforeseen is often in our head. And instead of using the unforeseen, for example, we have, there's something called causality, right? So, for example, causality. How to pronounce this fucking word? Causality. So, for example, if I punch the person in front of me now, I'm gonna go to jail. You can consider that an unforeseen event, but in economics, in history, we often see the same pattern repeat itself. For example, I can give you guys an example. The same propaganda, Israel. Oh, no, guys, I'm not American. So, for example, think about this like Israel, right? The, s- the same type of propaganda they use. It's like they're gonna say, like, oh, nothing is happening in Palestine. Palestinian people are bad. It's all Hamas, yada, yada, yada. Same propaganda you can see in Sri Lanka. For example, oh, we're not killing the Tamil people, we're doing nothing, it's nothing happening, blah 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 blah. Same thing in India. Oh no, we do nothing about the how to call it, like the seven sister, right? Seven sister, like Assam people, we do nothing to the Assam people, we do nothing to the Kashmir people. They're the one bad. They always bomb people, blah 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 blah. They have no soul. You can see the same thing in Pakistan, in Balochistan, right? Oh, we do nothing, blah 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 blah. Yada yada yada. Same for Myanmar. Same for everything. No. I will not, guys. Fighting in China is a no-no. There is a reason why they wanted to be separated. People don't want to be separated for without a reason. There's a reason why they want to be separated. Understand? Tamil genocide is a very well documented thing. The only reason why you don't know about the Tamil genocide in Sri Lanka is because everyone is selling gun there. Say it be China, say it be Japan, say it be USA. Everyone is selling gun there. So there is no opposition party. Who's gonna do the report? Make sense? I know, I'm just kidding as well. So when everyone sells weapon to a country, Yeah, that's called an ethno state, guys. Understand? And ethno states are always something that is like a racist country. So uh, that's a complex topic to talk about. But yeah, I understand. I understand, guys. By the way, Happy New Year, guys, and Happy Valentine's Day. I hope all of you guys get love and money from the new year. Yes. So a while ago, someone commented on my YouTube video, right? Because I made a video about India, like how much racism there is against Indians in China. You guys can search the video. There is in my channel. So in Bilibili, the racism against Indian people in Bilibili. So that was the video, right? So there, someone commented like about Indian race, right? Like Northern Indians are from like Arabs, like Iranian, and not Arabs, right? Iranian. So Farsi speaking people. So what are Iranian? And then Southern Indian people are from Africa. That's a fucking shitty lie. Hey, thank you guys. Happy Chinese New Year. That means hope you can become rich. Yeah, the false Aryan theory. Thank you. What the fuck is that? Everyone is from Africa. Every human being, let it be Chinese, let it be uh, American, everyone is from Africa. Mesopotamia. That's the main place for humans, right?
重庆农村好，愉快会消费节来了。
Yes. And there is a lot of mix to it, and there is no such thing as a Aryan DNA. Aryan is a language, right? That's a mixture of. Of course, I hear about caste segregation in India. So this is the thing I'm saying. So this is something that is happened because of the Brahmins, right? The Brahmins made up some fucking shitty story, and if you have, look, if you guys have like a simple education, you know, Aryan is not a race. Race is a social construct. It's not a biological construct, right? It's just something that is social. Aryan don't have any DNAs, right? Their genes are different from Aryan. There is no such thing as the Aryan genes. So he wrote it, and he wrote it very confidently. And I can guarantee you that guy is not a stupid person, right? Someone that everyone had immigrated from Asia. No. Hi. Welcome, my Bengali friends. I know, but when in the time of, let me explain to you guys, like when in the time of, I'm going to Chongqing University. So in the time of, look, let me explain to you something. In the East Indian Company, when they came, right? Because East Indian Company came to India, right? Like the South Asian subcontinent, not just India. When the East Indian Company came, they wanted to segregate and divide and conquer. And as they wanted to segregate, divide, and conquer, what they had to do? It's a secret, guys, how I know about Bengali word. So as everyone struggles with paradox, guys. The world is like that. So when they came, so they, for example, Hinduism is not a religion. Understand? It's a mythology. In Hinduism, there are multiple gods, and multiple people worship multiple gods. Okay. In the entire world, it's like that. It's now not always all people. For example, so Hinduism was unified under the British rule, right? The Brahmins came into power, they put the Brahmins into power, and they made them like a superior race, and they used propaganda, yada yada yada, try to unify Hinduism. And after unified it, like for example, do you guys know this? Like when Pakistan and India got separated into two countries, right? 70% of the Muslim Pakistani population were more sympathetic towards the Hindu population of India. The reason for that was we're in the same social economical class, yet, uh, yet to a certain extent, they got separated due to few people, like 10 people. Yes, of course. Yeah, this is something, we often forget about the French and Dutch people. Dutch people. Yeah. Do you know British needed 80 years to occupy Bangla? Only 2 or 3 years to occupy. What? What do you mean? Bangla Nawabs, like for example, right? They were to a certain extent under the British rule. Do you understand? Uh, for example, yeah, there is a certain history. Like for example, there is a lot of time that, like for example, Alexander the Great, right? He tried to invade Bangla, yet they couldn't. The reason for that was like Bengal had elephants, right? And all the other nations used to be afraid of Bangla. Women safety laws in China is very, very good. Very, very good. Like if you're a girl and you're in China, you can live here without any worries.
帮重庆龙江航提醒您，
Understand?
到站烈士墓，列车将打开左侧车门。
For example, even if you're drunk, most likely scenario that no one is gonna touch you. But again, guys, remember China is not a perfect system, but it's a system. Understand that is working for now. So, yes, there's some still supremacy, right? Like supremacy, you can call it like social culture. There's still like girls who are under like men's and shit like that, right? But it's Pakistan. Me too. There was a professor in India, right? I was watching like the news that time back then, like 20 years ago. Not 20 years ago, maybe like before Modi. So she was saying like, look at the European Union, right? Europe. So Europe was devastated by World War, and every country was fighting with one another. While they were doing that, they still, after the World War II, unified into one country, right? Entire nation had trade agreements and everything. While in India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, right? Sri Lanka, Nepal, Bhutan, whatever you say, like South Asia, people fought for a very fraction amount of time, right? Yet they cannot be unified, even though they used to be unified. So I agree with you. I agree with this unification. At least they should have trade agreements. They should they should teach history, but in a more analytical perspective. Even if it's small, doesn't matter. Look, sometimes like as a researcher, I'm telling you guys like whenever like we do research, I say Chinese don't hate. Hate is not a one-sided thing, right? People do not hate others. I can guarantee you, like 90% of Chinese do not hate USA. All they think is like US people hates them. Okay. So they think that American people hates them, and they think that American people always does racism against them, say some bad shit about them, like write some fake news about them. That happens. That's true. So it's not like that. And the reason why they want to live is because it's more comfortable. Like people have different mindset. And China is a very big country, guys. You have to remember, like China has 1.4 billion people, right? So even 1% of that is a lot of
右
people.
侧车门，
So
请不要触摸车门。
yep. The main problem is always education. Education has always been a tool in order for people to control people. So, right,
公司无分行
lacked even once. That time no one has like that. Let's release one empower me. Yeah, that's true. So, yeah, there's a lot more to it. That's not just enough things like Nabobs were not good people. You guys have to understand, Nabobs were assholes. Them socially abroad. Me too. I am as well. I will be respectful even if someone is not respectful to me. I will not try to engage them. So, but remember, guys, Nawabs were monarchs. Monarchs were the problem of Bengal region, right?
往车厢中部走。重庆农商
So much history about India, Bangladesh, Bhutan, Sri Lanka. Because I'm a student, guys, I am a master student. My subject is international economics and trade.
前方到站石景坡
Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj. No, who's that? No, guys, not that much. You repair, right? So, say it be anyone.
车门
You guys, in the Ragnarok anime, there is a king, right? He shows us a very good king. There's a lot of YouTube shots going on everywhere, like, oh, what is to be
离石景坡
to rule India? It would be definitely
Please stand clear of the doors.
region in South Asia. They betrayed India by siding with every possible invader. I have colleagues that are from India. And when we debate about America under Britain and India under Britain, he told me this. Guys, study, education. Look, the reason why Bengal. So saying that they betrayed India by siding with every possible invader, that is not true. You have to understand something. What was happening in Bengal region, right? They were Dalit. Louis, yeah, I do. Louis VII. So, for example, in the time of Indian monarchy, right? Bengali people were Dalit. So they were Dalit caste. They were the lowest class. When my mom died of cancer. Oh, that's so sad. I'm so sad. I'm so sorry to hear that. My father also died from cancer. I hope you get through the day. To see someone die, right? It's always Bengali people. Just because you are not the lowest class, Bengali people were Dalit. Does that make sense? Bengali people, majority of Bengali. If you don't believe me, you can see the Rabindranath Thakur's comment on Bengali people. That Rabindranath Thakur so let me Rabindranath Tagore specifically said that why should the farmers be educated when the European people wanted to build a school, a university in Bengal region. So there are historical evidences, a lot of historical evidences, and you can see that a majority of Bengali people turned into Muslim. The reason why they turned into Muslim is because they were Dalit, they were oppressed, and they wanted a way to escape. Understand? No, it wasn't shit. There was enough voice. No, they were shit. Nawabs were monarchs. They were the people who used to beat the shit out of people. They used to kill people. They were murderers. They were land stealers. They were the king. Understand? Just like any other king, they were shitty people. It's just you don't know that they are shitty people. They used to have sex slaves. They used to have slaves, normal slaves. And okay, think about this. Yep. I don't know history. Yeah. Richest, one of the richest of the most modern. I know what you're talking about. You're talking about the enemy wish. It's just because some places. Why was it? Do you guys understand how economy works? Let me explain to you how economy works. Just because some part is rich doesn't mean that everyone in that part is rich. Yes, why did they side with them?
重庆农商行愉快会消费节来了，支付满减积分抵扣，消费红包。
Yes.
重庆农商行
Not just that, money of Bengal came from slavery. Because they were slaves. They were fucking Dalit. Guys, majority, understand? Okay, I'm sorry. Majority, how about that? Yeah. Majority of them were Dalit classes. The reason why, just how to say, Nawab. Let me explain to you. I don't understand how to say things to you guys. Simple way. Whenever you fuck someone, what they do is they rise up, side with any hope they get, because the Nawab majority, right? Nawab were like the upper classes as well, right? Nawab were the upper class, and yes, Bengal used to be rich, right, to a certain extent. The reason why they were rich because many of the people were Dalit, and most of the people were abused, and that's how Bengal become rich. Does it make sense, guys? Shell by suffering the greatest famine in humanity. Look, famine happens overall. Nawab were not Mughal rulers, but Nawab were like king. Understand? Like in a region, they were the ruler. Yes, but Indian slavery has been the slavery for like, I think like the longest period of slavery, right? Like 1,000 years or something like that, 1,200 years. Mm, of course, it was not the only reason, right? There were multiple reasons. Yuzuru, no, who's that? Yuzuru Hanyu. Talk about this politics, South Asian politics is so difficult, right? Historical evidence are lacking. You have a lot of problems like with the mythology. You have like inaccurate informations. You have like something. Hi guys, welcome to live stream. But I don't understand, guys. Whenever we like talk about things, Gandhi was a bad person. Gandhi was a racist. What good or bad? He was a racist. He was a fucking shitty fuck ass racist. Gandhi was a guy who studied in Britain, right? And while he was studying in Britain, do you think of Indians' future? I don't know. South Asian politics is something that no one can comment on. It's based on vibe, not about politics. Not look, politics is based on policies. Economy is based on like economy is something that I can explain about, right? Economy is about causality, right? Yet, for South Asia, if the vibe changes, people changes, right? It's very easy to manipulate because there's a lot of reactionary politics going on. You can just say some word and people are gonna hype up, and after people hype up, if it gets like enough clearance, right, by the people. Now it's dumb to say Aki is just temperature, nothing. Oh, AQI. See, that's what I know. How can I comment on people like that, right? People the wrong way. We all give our version of truth, but the truth is there's always another version. Yeah, there's always another version of truth. I agree with you. There's always another version of truth, and there is always like other perspective of truth. Bengal, or if I do know fluent English and chat was unlimited, I would like to argue with you. Why, you don't know English? You can argue with me as much as you want, but you have to believe. He's from Bangladesh, right? He's Bengali. Wait, he greeted about like Bangladesh. Yeah, he's from Bangladesh. Any moral enemy. So yes, the reason why they're proud of it is because they don't have knowledge about it. I know. That's okay. Anyone can argue, understand, but you have to understand the perspective. You have to understand how economics work, right? By the way, guys, something chill. How you guys been? By the way, I'm not arguing with any one of you. I'm just giving you my perspective. Why some Chinese are so racist towards Indian? Because of the border conflict, right? For metaphysics study. So, oh, that's so great. The reason why, like for example, when the Tibet, right? The Tibet war happened. The Dalai Lama ran away to India, right? So China had some resentment towards India at that time, and later when Kashmir got divided, Pakistan gave some part of Kashmir to China, and China took it. So India had present.
火锅底料
Nelson Mandela.
前方到站微电源，列车将打开右侧车门。
Yes, but Nelson Mandela, look, there are bad people in the world, right? But Nelson Mandela is one of the people who did great things as well, right? For example, Gandhi is a bad person, but he did great things as well. Like Voldemort, he's a bad person, but did great things as well. Oh. On 25, one of my friends is going to Bangladesh by a possible perspective. Makes sense. But again, we all gonna have some arguments when it comes to us. Understand? For example, let's say someone from Chongqing, right? Me, I am saying, come on, guys, I'm not. If you guys say that I don't understand history, that is like undoubtedly not a good statement. Udon, what's udon?
微电源到了，右侧车门打开前，请
All the foods have like
车门以防加伤。有道书家大院老火锅，
Who said it's rude? And what's wrong if it's rude? Why I care about other people?
陈家桥
Udon noodles, I don't know.
请在这里下车，除非属理清电源。Those who open on the line.
Chinese every policy is against U.S. interests. Like what? Name a few policies that are against U.S. I published 2 papers about Bangladesh. Understand? It's just you guys cannot read it because I will not tell you. Any civilization had a very good. Yeah, I know. Cuba to begin with. Yeah, that's not. Wait, what? Do you? No, China is number one. Guys, no country is number one. Every country is, in some aspect, number one, not in all aspect. Yes, so understand something. Funding Venezuela or Cuba is not against U.S. policy. What kind of policy is that?
前方到站陈家桥，列车
I don't know.
打开右侧车门。
China has always had great. It's a historical reason, right? Do you guys know like the? Do you see India as a competition? No. So nothing, right? So this is just a political statement. Has nothing to do with reality. I understand, like you feel that way, but that's not the truth. The truth happen in policy. Politicians will lie in order to gain vote. Get a white monkey job in China? Yeah, you can. Why I'm gonna get put down if I say China is not number one? Is the truth. Welcome back, Knock. Welcome back to the live stream. You can get a white monkey job, but it's more difficult now. Look, about the US interest. Look, US interest is what? Is to gain vote. It's not US interest. It's not a country's interest. It's, you can say, right-wing interest, like politicians' interest. White monkey job means like if you're a white person and you come to like China, you're gonna get like an English teaching job. So that's called a white monkey job. No. It's normal, guys. You're not from US, so you don't know this. If you're white in China, you can get, hi, welcome to live stream. For me, I do not believe in competition. Remember, in economics, trade is always beneficial. Understand? There is no economist who's gonna say trade is not beneficial. Trade do causes some problems, but trade is always beneficial. And so, nuclear physicist, right? Your answer to your question. There is no any significant policy that hampers any relationship with USA. Understand? And in US, there is no policy that hampers with China. Was president passed? Yeah. Last stream was ask me anything about China. We're not following. Yeah, that's okay, guys. You can follow anything. Funding isn't fair. It's direct to our interest. What interest? Do you think any country is gonna attack USA? That's the, if there is not gonna be war, guys. Remember when Joe Biden was the president, what happened? The Russian military war happened, and that time, while US was putting up his troops from Russia, the US didn't try to back Ukraine. The reason why US did not try to back Ukraine is because US president said this: we're not gonna shoot at each other because both of us are nuclear power countries. If we start shooting at each other, the nuclear power countries are gonna be at war, and there is no way a country that does not have nuclear power is gonna directly go towards war. In this current history, you have never seen war. There is what are you talking about? NATO power was look, NATO power was dangled to Ukraine by the US. Ukraine isn't NATO, but it was dangled. Come on, guys. Someone like Norman Chomsky, who was in Epstein file, said the fucking same shit. The guy episode is Stewie since Brian Adams. Me too. I like Stewie. Look, Obama was not a good person. Obama's administration was one of the most anti-Semitic of all, right? The Iran war. Was it Iran or Iraq? I don't know. Wait, guys. Is it true that some restaurants in China? Sorry. Let me read all the comments. Is it true that some restaurants in China put diarrhea medicine in there? It's not true. Tunshuju is usually right, but not all the time. Which food do you like the most? I like chafan, I guess, fried rice. Abraham Lincoln had slaves, guys. No one was good. Yes. So look, when you do that, there is a chain reaction, guys. You have to understand. China is not all good. You have to understand that as well. China is a superpower. Just like China is a superpower, US is a superpower. And all these countries who are superpower, they are not all good. They're all bad, right? They have a net badness to them. So, Uncle it was the best president. So due to that, you have look, throughout history, there was no good people. Everyone was bad, but to a certain extent, they had revolutionary ideas, just like Voldemort, right? Go back to Voldemort. Wait, guys, wait. Why everyone hate on China so bad? I love how Calvin Collier was coolest president. Really? I have no idea who that is. I will read him. Yeah. The guy without nose, right? He was a great guy. I mean, he did great things, but evil, right? Just like that, all the people, all the presidents, to a certain extent, like Nock should know more about it because he is, to a certain extent, like right wing, right? I'm sorry, left wing. Cool calf. Really? I will search him. Research and development and Chinese. Look, guys. Wait. 1 minute, guys. I'm gonna pause the live stream because I need to pay and go out. Okay? So wait a bit. Is China Shanghai Road really collapsed? No. No way. Okay, so let me explain to you guys about the research and development. So in general, research have patent. So people cannot just copy something. The way they wait, guys, wait. I'm gonna be lost if I don't look at the directions. Wait a bit. No, guys, they didn't. I don't know. Oh, by the way, guys, so I hope you guys can subscribe. I know, like, sometimes we're arguing and shit like that, but tomorrow I'm gonna go to the place where they made the Transformers suit. That's a very, very thank you so much. That's a very, very beautiful place. So it's gonna be good. Uh, how to say? And hopefully tomorrow we're not gonna have political discussions, right? Let's just have like a fun discussion. And the main part is like I solved the problem with the live stream lag. Understand? Yeah. You get off the train. Oh, it's not scan the face, it's scan my QR code. So in China, do you guys know like all the payment is done by our WeChat, right? So we use WeChat to pay for everything. And as I'm paying for everything using WeChat, so I have the QR code of like the metro station. So I can just scan it and pay. If I want, I don't need to scan it. I can just use like the buy the card, but that's so difficult. I mean, that's like a yeah, thank you. Thank you for subscribing, guys. So my N word. What is your profession? I'm doing my master's, guys. Google Pay. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much. Really? That's so great. WeChat is great, guys. With WeChat, we can pay for fucking every fucking shit. So convenient. By the way, guys, I think I am lost. So after a little bit, let me probably I'm gonna try to end the live stream. Management science and engineering, guys. My bachelor's was international economics and trade. My now major is management science and engineering, but my research interest is Subway. Sorry, it's not Subway. Risk management. But I have. I'm working in research institute as well. I don't want to talk about my research institute. Chinese phone and absolute love more than Chinese tech. Yeah. I know. Me too, guys. Look, China went to a phrase. Understand? Like, I'm not gonna deny that China didn't do bad things. I never say that. There is a lot of things that is I do not agree with, and there's a lot of things that I agree with, right? For example, like intellectual theft, right? That what you said. For me, I believe that intellectual properties should not be owned by people, should be patent free, right? For example, I'm gonna give you guys an example. When COVID-19 happened, so the mRNA vaccine was released, right? So they wanted to make it patent free, but people like Bill Gates, who had a lot of money, stake to it, right? So they didn't let the patent to be free. So in a simple word, what that means is like, if someone creates a vaccine, I'm from Indonesia nation. Indonesia is Muslim nation. Indonesia, like, what? So, for example, someone like Bill Gates, who has stake in it, right? They blocked it, blocked people from getting the vaccine. So, patent free means like misdirection in conversation. Please don't get sidetracked and focus on the bumblebee. Sure. So about the patent, right? I am using iPhone 17 Pro Max, so I don't know. Of course, iPhone 17 Pro Max because I'm using it. RH hum. What? So, guys, the thing I was saying. So, if that time patent was not given, right? Like, so the patent law was lifted. So what would happen is like every country would be able to use that formula to make something. Making the formula is always more difficult than just putting the formula together, right? But someone like Bill Gates or everyone went against the court and did lawsuit. And of course he won because he has a lot of money. Oh, really? I didn't know. Okay, never. Best I have ever used and probably used iPhone and Pixel. Pixel is good, right? Obama phone. Yes. Can I say my one is Xi Jinping phone? But people don't like Xi Jinping. I like him, but other people don't. It makes sense why people don't like them. Because everyone comes from a different economic, social economical class. 你好, man. 你好. So everyone comes from like different social economical class. So people will often argue about things that they need, right? For example, I need food. Maybe you don't need food. Makes sense, normal. Wait, guys. So, guys, by the way, Happy New Year, everyone. Happy Chinese New Year. But I like Xi Jinping. He's a good leader. For me, I think he's a good leader as well because kilocalories
Yeah.
makes sense. Global amount of fictional love. By the way, guys, I'm gonna end the live stream. The reason why I'm gonna end the live stream is because I'm reaching my friend's house. So maybe I'm gonna do the live stream again at night or tomorrow. Okay. So thank you guys for watching. It was a good discussion, and always
Okay.
together with Asia rather than try to dominate. A hegemonical superpower is always gonna act like a hegemonical superpower. Okay. And future. Me too. I am interested as well. I'm interested in now as well. By the way, thank you guys. I'm sorry, I'm gonna end the live stream a little bit earlier. The reason for that is like I'm gonna get lost if I keep doing live stream. Okay? Thank you guys. See you guys next time. Bye bye.
ठीक है